Start. On 21st century, there is a war between Russia and Ukraine. It is because NATO breaks the agreement. CNBCIndonesia.com edited that are fascism and Nazism spreading in Ukraine behind it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Azmi. I totally agree with Muslim nations support Russian invasion of Ukraine. Starting from the desire of Ukraine to join NATO, Russia refuses on the ground that Ukraine is joining NATO will threat Russia. In other case, I think this war is not just geopolitical but religion as well, because a lot of Muslim have been victim of this war. As, as, as stated in the Quran at Al-Baqarah 120, the Jews and the Christian won't be pleased with you until you follow them. The ayah relates to this case because of my point of view, Muslim have to prevent spreading the ideology fascism and Nazism in Ukraine. The head of Russian Muslim Spiritual Council, Albert Kergenov, he faced the possibilities of empathizing with Ukrainian people. There is a very difficult situation for them. However, let's have a look where utilitarian nation burn people alive in Muslim area at Odessa. So, if it is allowed, there will be a huge impact for another Muslim nation later on. As it is emphasizing, CNBCIndonesia.com, Muslims are being brought into conflict by West Europe, which has in a lot of violence in Russia. A lot of violence in Russia after Ukraine is ruled by fascism and Nazism.
I'm sorry, Mr. Azmi. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Chikara Purtistiawan, and in this case, I disagree with your opinion because I don't agree if Muslim country try to support this war, because in Islam there's no violence to achieve something, especially if in this case there's no Shari'i reason. In Quran, Surah Al-Isra, verse 33, وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا النَّفْسَ الَّتِي حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ, and slay not the life which Allah had forbidden save with right. In this ayah, we can clearly know that violence isn't allowed. So I really confused why so many Islamic countries pretend like nothing happened. Even Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, is still quiet. There's no statement or argument to this issue. And I'm so confused. I don't understand that. I know this invasion has a lot of reason, but every reason behind that cannot be accepted, I think, because this war or invasion can be solved even without the war. If this keep happening, economic crisis will increase, and then so many innocent people will die, and then the peace will disappear. It is in line with the it is in line with the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court. War is an extraordinary crime, human rights gross violation. So from both sides, religion and humanity, war cannot be accepted for any kind of reason. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Putri. I Arya Bayhaki, and respectfully, I'm totally disagree with you. It might be true that Muslim doesn't like violence or harm people, but sometimes Muslim do war too for many reasons. One of the reasons is to defend something and spread the religion. But it is true that Allah said in Surah Wislah ayat 34 that don't return evil to evil. But Allah said too in Al-Baqarah ayat 119 that fight in the name of Allah who does fight against you, but don't go too far because Allah hates someone who break the limit. And for supporting my opinion in the Quran, I had some opinion from the Muslim also. So on CNBCIndonesian.com that Mr. Taga Tajuddin as chairman of Russian Muslim Central Council said that it is a justified and coercive act when Nazism and fascism rise again next to us. even the West try to divide us and make us fight each other. It cannot be considered normal. And I also quote from Mr. Ramzan Kadyrov as a president of Chechnya. He said that as a Muslim, to me, it's been a great satisfaction that a whole world of Muslims supporting Russia fighting a universal evil. And there is not country which majority country Muslim enforceable to Russia. And he said to convey to all of you a heartfelt thanks. May Allah always bless you. Then today you are proof that Muslim always stand for justice and truth. So I think for my conclusion, in my opinion, there is has more enough reason to Muslim to supporting this war than doing nothing. I think that's all from me. Thanks.